Hold up. Did Pi Network just pull off the comeback of the century? While everyone was writing obituaries for this project, Pi token quietly pumped 30% and left the doubters in the dust. But before you FOMO in, there's something brewing at the $0.9 resistance level that could change everything. Stick around because what I'm about to show you might just blow your mind. Yo crypto fam, welcome back to Goldrush Crypto Daily. I'm Goldrush, and if you're here, you know we don't just follow the crowd, we stay ahead of it. Today we're diving deep into Pi Network's shocking recovery that has the entire crypto community talking. But here's the thing, this isn't just another pump and dump story. There's real technical analysis, real challenges, and real opportunities that could make or break your portfolio. Before we dive in, I need to tell you about something that's going to happen in the next 12 months that could completely change Pi Network's trajectory. We're talking about 1.47 billion tokens getting unlocked. That's enough to either sink this ship or fuel the rocket to the moon. Plus, I've got some exclusive insights on why major exchanges are still playing hard to get. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Alright fam, let's get into the meat and potatoes. Pi Network just went from zero to hero faster than you can say diamond hands. We're talking about a token that was down 50% from May 12th to May 17th, basically getting absolutely wrecked. And then boom, out of nowhere it pulls a 20% gain over 4 days with a massive 14% spike in just 24 hours. Now, I know what you're thinking. Gold Rush, this sounds too good to be true. And you know what? You might be right to be skeptical. But here's where it gets interesting. The current price, sitting at 84 cents, represents a 30% gain from the monthly lows and trading volume. It exploded by over 150% to $548 million. That's not just retail FOMO, that's institutional interest waking up. Let me break down the technicals for you because this is where things get spicy. According to Coinalyze data, we're seeing bullish conviction, but it's not overheated. And that's actually a good thing. Open interest climbed 17%, which tells me the smart money is positioning for a potential breakout. The funding rate is barely above zero, meaning we're not in euphoria territory yet. Quick pause here fam, if you're finding this analysis valuable, smash that like button right now. It literally takes 2 seconds and helps me bring you more content like this. Also, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because crypto moves fast and you don't want to miss the next big opportunity. Now let's talk technicals because this is where I get excited. On the daily chart, PI has retraced below the 78.6% Fibonacci level from its rally to $1.6 earlier this month. But here's the kicker. It just breached the $0.745 level, which was a local high from April. This is what we call a bullish market structure shift, and it's got my attention. The RSI is sitting pretty at 54, right in that sweet neutral zone. No overbought conditions, no oversold panic selling. The 10, 20, 30, and 50-day moving averages are all trending upward like a beautiful staircase to the moon. And get this, the Chaikin money flow has stayed above plus 0.05 for 10 straight days, while the accumulation distribution indicator is climbing higher. This screams institutional accumulation to me. But wait, there's a plot twist. Zooming into the 4-hour chart reveals a resistance zone at $0.9 that looks like a bearish order block. This is where things get interesting because volume indicators that looked bullish on the daily timeframe appear neutral on shorter timeframes. It's like the market is saying, we're optimistic, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now here's where I need to keep it real with you, and this is my personal take after years in this space. Pi Network faces some serious challenges that could cap this rally. Millions of users are still frustrated with mainnet migration delays and KYC verification issues, especially in China. That's a massive user base locked out of the action. Here's what really gets me fired up about this situation. Pi Network's community voted for a Binance listing, but guess what? Still no Binance. The token's market depth on platforms like OKX is below $100,000, which is honestly embarrassing for a project of this size. It's like having a Ferrari but being stuck in first gear. And let's talk about utility, or should I say the lack thereof. Without significant DeFi projects or real-world applications, demand for PI is primarily speculative. Remember that rally to $1.35 right before the $100 million Pi Network Ventures Fund announcement on May 14th? It reversed faster than a politician's promise. That's what happens when sentiment isn't backed by solid fundamentals. But here's the elephant in the room that nobody wants to talk about. Those 1.47 billion PI tokens scheduled to unlock over the next year. That's a potential supply shock that could absolutely crater the price unless it's balanced by massive demand or strategic token burns. It's like having a dam ready to burst while you're trying to build a sandcastle downstream. However, and this is a big however, if buyers can hold support near 74 cents and push through that 90 cents resistance, we could see a move back toward $1. The key is maintaining strong trading volume. Volume is the lifeblood of any sustainable rally, and right now it's looking healthy. Don't forget, Bitcoin is setting new all-time highs right now, and that rising tide tends to lift all boats in the crypto space. This positive market sentiment could be exactly what PI needs to break past that 90 cents barrier. Sometimes timing is everything in crypto, and the stars might be aligning for Pi Network. Before I wrap this up, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Are you bullish or bearish on Pi Network's recovery? Do you think they can solve their exchange listing problems? Your insights help make this community stronger, so don't be shy. Alright crypto fam, that's a wrap on today's Pi Network deep dive. To recap, we've got a 30% recovery with strong volume, bullish technicals pointing toward $1, but serious resistance at 90 cents and fundamental challenges that can't be ignored. The next few weeks are going to be absolutely crucial for determining whether this is a dead cat bounce or the beginning of a legitimate comeback story. I genuinely appreciate each and every one of you for being part of this amazing community. Your support means the world to me. If you enjoyed this breakdown, check out my recent videos. I guarantee you'll find something that catches your interest. Remember to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss our daily crypto insights. Share this video with your crypto friends because knowledge shared is knowledge multiplied. And as always, this is not financial advice, just one crypto enthusiast sharing insights with another. Always do your own research and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Until next time, keep grinding and keep growing.